guys, welcome to my yoga class. I'm Mariah. How are you?
Good, how are you, Mariah?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm great. So first we're going to start. I know you guys don't have mats, but we're going to kind of pretend that you have one. You want to go to the front of your mat. And right here, we're going to start in mountain pose. And what you want to do is kind of lounge your shoulders back, open up your chest, open up your palms. You kind of face forward. Now I want you to take a deep breath. And exhale. Another one. And exhale. On this one, when you take a deep breath, bring your arms up. And I want you to exhale, diving down into forward fold. And right here, I want you to, feel the bend as it is comfortable to you. Do not push yourself. You have to be patient. Your hands do not have to touch the ground. It is okay if you have to hold onto your shins or your ankles. Another way to get a deeper stretch is you can take your arms behind your back and clasp your hands and kind of push it forward to create like a weight to push you down to stretch a little further. Then you can release, touching the ground again. Keep your hands by your feet. And from here, you want to take a step back into downward facing dog. Remember to keep breathing. And in downward facing dog, you want your hands to be flat on the ground. Do not come onto your fingertips. And also, you want to try to push the heels of your feet as close to the ground as possible. It is okay if you cannot put them all the way on the ground. And you want to try to push your chin as close as you can to your chest. So your ears should be a little bit past your forearms, no, your shoulders. So you're going to hold this for a little bit and take a deep breath. So next you're going to drop your knees down and you come onto all fours. And you have to adjust yourself because you kind of want to be nicely planted. Your hands, your wrists should be right underneath your shoulders. And you can put your feet flat down to the floor. You like get off of your toes. And next, we're going to go into two poses called cat and cow. First, cat is you want to bring your back up. You put an arch, you create a hump in your back. Make sure you're continuing to breathe. And then you're going to release into cow, where you let go and bring your head forward and put an arch in your back. Continuing to breathe. And now you want to come back onto your knees and go into a full kneeling position. This is called lion pose. You want to try to keep a straight back in this pose. We're going to take a couple breaths in this pose. Inhale. Exhale. And next, I want you to wrap your legs around. And when you wrap them around, bring both of your feet together in front of you. This again is a pose where you should have what they call a neutral spine. You want to keep it as straight as possible. And it's called bound ankle pose. So you want to keep your hands on your ankles. And it's nice you'll get a nice stretch if you try to weight your legs down a little further, but you do not want to kind of pulsate your legs. That's not too helpful. So just kind of hold it, keep it straight back. And the next pose that we're going to go into is you want to take your hand, we're going to do the right leg first. You're going to take your right hand and get a nice grip on your right toe. And this is called hand to big toe. So you're going to lift the foot out and hold it out straight in front of you. The key to this pose is to keep and maintain your neutral spine. It is okay to shake. I'm shaking. You do not have to be perfect in this pose. It's kind of hard. We're going to hold it here. And next, we're going to bring it out to the side. Remember to keep breathing. Take a deep breath. Bring it back in front of you. And bring it down. Next, you're going to take your same thing. Take your left hand. Grab your left toe. Make sure you're comfortably grabbing your left toe. Bring it up. You bring it out straight in front of you. Keep breathing and maintaining that neutral spine. And then you're going to take it out to the side. Take a deep breath. Bring it back forward. And you can bring it down. Okay, next, we're going to wrap the legs back around, back into lion pose. And from lion's pose, we're going to take another deep breath, and as we're exhaling, we're going to go ahead and move forward into plank. So inhale, and come forward into plank. Bring your bodies up. You're going to hold the plank. Take a deep breath. And take, doesn't matter which leg, one of your legs is step forward into a lunge. And when you're in the lunge, you still want to try to keep your hands flat on the ground. You don't want to put too much pressure on your fingertips. So try to keep your hands down. And you want to make sure you're creating a right ankle in this leg right here. You don't want to be too far over your toe, or you don't want to be too far back. You want to be right over a 90-degree angle. So from right here, we're going to raise up into warrior one. You're going to bring your body up and throw your hands up. Your arms should be right by your ears. And you can drop down as low as you comfortably can in this pose, or you can be a little bit higher. But you want to maintain that right angle on the front leg and keep the back leg as straight as possible. This is a hard balancing pose, so it's perfectly fine if you're stumbling a little. So take a deep breath. And from here, we're going to move into warrior two. So you're going to turn the back leg out. You're going to open up your arms and look over your middle finger of the arm over the bent leg. You're going to hold this pose. You're going to take another deep breath. And now you're going to straighten your front leg and turn your feet forward. And from right here, you want to try to expand your leg as much as you can until you're just not comfortable. Well, you don't want to go as far as you're not being not comfortable. So from right here, we're going to wide angle forward fold. So we're going to do another dive like we went down. We're going to come up. And you're going to dive down. And right here, you're going to make your palms again on the floor. The goal in this pose is to get your head to touch the ground. It's fine if you cannot do it. I can't even do it. So you kind of just want to get as low as you possibly can and hold yourself in the pose and get a nice stretch in your hamstrings. You take a deep breath. And now you want to kind of walk your feet in so that you're in the forward fold. And from right here, you do a reverse swan dive, where you basically safely line your spine up and come back up. Bring your hands forward. You can walk to the front of your mat. And that is the end of the lesson. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you, guys.